Carcillo for CGR Undertow, and you know, I maybe feel so good inside to hear that people were eBaying, you know, old 8-track cases for their, you know, Super Nintendo and N64 games, and that people were, you know, going to garage sales and looking for those things. So we're continuing, I guess, in what's becoming almost like a series here of how I store my old games. So today we're looking at, you know, my N64 drawers. After a while, I ran out of 8-track cases, and, you know, I had to give in and drop $20 a pop basically on these old N64 drawers. And what's nice is that, you know, is that everything is still sealed basically, and it works well. Of course, it's just hard plastic, so it's not the most protective of coverings, but that's why all my games also still have, of course, are in the plastic bag they came in. You can see here Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, and of course the yellow cartridge has to mean Donkey Kong 64. I love that it's yellow, so now we know always to avoid it. Force Gemini, of course, was a very underrated classic in my opinion. I love Force Gemini, and each drawer holds about 12 games. I think I put 11 and 11 because it's very hard to reach the very last slot in each one. And here you have lots of different ones. The green ones are Army Men, of course, red, the Spider-Man for the N64, which was also on PlayStation 1, which to me is, you know, possibly the best in this series. I know maybe many people will argue with this or Spider-Man 2, based on the movie. And of course here, Mega Man 64, which basically ripped off of Mega Man Legends, and I know some people, most hardcore Nintendoites, were not too thrilled with it, but I thought it was okay. For what it was anyways. And you got here WWF No Mercy. So, you know, of course, I love the different color cartridges when it's just not the standard gray, you know, so that's always been a big positive for me. But these are the drawers, and each one, as you can see here, they're separate, they're not together. And they, like I said, each one's about $20, and they hold 12 games each. So you got, between the two, I think they got 11 and 10. So you got 21 N64 games here. They've lasted me this long. They still work, and you can put them side by side. You can stack them if you want, if you want to build upwards and whatnot. You know, and it's about they take up about the same space as the 8-track cases. But like I said, you know, this here I had to drop $40 on. For those, I dropped 50 cents. So, I mean, that's the big difference in the storage, and of course that one nice and leather bound and had the velvet on the inside, and this is just hard plastic. So, I mean, it's a shame that, you know, that's how Nintendo and a lot of these companies really kind of take your money, but if you want to take care of your games, and like I said, you know, if you're, you know, as OCD as I am, and you know, still keep everything in the plastic, and you gotta make sure everything works, then, you know, you gotta have it, you gotta drop the cash, and you gotta take care of your stuff. So that's it for me, for CGR Undertow. I'm Ray Carcillo, and these have been my N64 drawers.